Hello and welcome to the news bulletin on Goa365 with me, Kimberly Mascarenas. Following the stand taken by the corporation of the city of Panjim that it would not collect the waste of the 42 eating houses in the city from Tuesday, an ultimatum that it stood by, the Urban Development Minister, Joachim Alamau, met with the mayor of the CCP, Tony Rodrigues, and the owners of the eating places on Wednesday morning.
Mr. Alamau later informed the media about the temporary arrangements made for the collection of garbage from the city hotels and restaurants.
Which we are working out solution. With some hoteler they'll do for themselves their own garbage. And some corporation people will cooperate them, which they cannot do it. That's what we had taken a decision. And this is a temporary solution. The final solution will be, we had given the place to the corporation in Bangini. All the formalities is over. Award is taken place, and now the collector will by today he'll hand over the place to the corporation.
Further speaking, Mr. Alamau also informed about the permanent garbage treatment site at Bangini, work on which would commence soon after a discussion with various NGOs.
So, in Bangini also we don't want to do any kind of dumping. We will have a meeting with NGO, all the party people get together and work it out, one of the best unique treatment plant. So that's why we'll take 2-3 months to sort out this problem.
Meanwhile, the anaerobic digester plant at Pator in the capital continues to raise a stink and medically affect people in the vicinity, as was evident on Wednesday morning when around 11 students and 1 teacher of the People's High School in the city retched at the school due to the unbearable stink emanating from the nearby plant.
It was first the teacher who complained to Dr. V.M. Sullakar, managing trustee of People's High School, that the stink was making her sick, following which the students of Standard 8 started raising similar complaints.
सकाळचे 8 सुमार आमकां ते क्लासीन खूब आसले हरशी तितलो येत ना आयज खूब येयलो आनी आमकां वोकूंक जालें मागीर तुमी कितें केलें आमी टिचरीक वचून सांगलें की आमकां वोकूंक जाता म्हणून आमकां टिचरीन सांगलें मागीर लायब्ररीन वचा म्हणून आमी कितें करता म्हणून.
Speaking to Goa365, Dr. Surlakar held the corporation of the city of Panjim responsible for the problem.
I know it is only because of this smell. Because of this rotten smell, you can get this type of...
The Institute of Psychiatry and Human Behavior, situated at Bambolim, is in the news for all the wrong reasons, as 30 contract employees of the institute were on Tuesday given the pink slip and reinstated into service 24 hours later on Wednesday afternoon, following an order by the Health Minister Vishwajit Rane.
7 years ago, these contract employees were recruited by the institute for an initial duration of 6 months. However, their services continued without any formal letter until they were asked not to report to duty from the following day on Tuesday afternoon.
काली ह्या टायमार आमकां एकाकूच सांगलेलें की मॅट्रन तुमी आत्ताच्या आत्ता भायर वयचें म्हणून आनी आतां सांगता की आत्ताच्या आतां तुमी ड्युटी जॉइन जावचें म्हणून. जेन्ना हांव पेमेंटाक वयर गेलो तेन्ना ते फंडान म्हणटा पयशे ना म्हणटा. जेन्ना इकोचे हांकां जाल्यार 2,90,000 दिवपाक तांकां रेडी आसा. दुसरे सेक्युरिटीक पयशे 2,03,22,000 दिवपाक तांकां पेमेंट आसा जाल्यार आमकां कित्याकूच पयशे ना. प्रत्येक फावटी म्हणटा फंडान पयशे ना म्हणटा. जाल्यार कितें करपाचें. आतां दिसाक 2 ना 3 ना ऑफिसान वता. म्हाका ती अशेंच सांगता.
आता इतली वर्ष जाली न्हू जाल्यार आमचो कांयच विचार करूंक ना तेंच्यांनी आनी आतां एकदम भायर काडटा आमकां कामाची. हे कशें हो सरकार येयलो न्हू आतां गव्हर्मेंट आम आदमीचो सरकार म्हणटा न्हू जाल्यार आम आदमीन आमचो विचार करूंक जाय न्हू. आमी आसलेली कामाक आमकां काडटा तो परमनंट करते सुवातेक आमकां तो भायर उडयता. भुरग्यांक कितें घालपाचें आमी.
Speaking to Goa365, Deepak Poingonkar, union leader of the institute, alleged that the institute had employed 40 permanent staff from Satari in spite of having these 30 workers on their contractual payroll.
आणि आता आम्ही 30 जाणां असतना तिने नवे पोस्ट फिलअप केला. सगळ्यांक घेतले 40 जाण सगळे 70चे आहेत. आम्ही आता इतकी 30 जाणां आहात ती सगळी रस्त्यार येयला. आम्ही आता कितें करपाचें काय विचारता आमी गव्हर्नमेंट.
The terminated employees first approached Christopher Fonseca, General Secretary of the AITUC, with their complaint. Mr. Fonseca then met the Chief Minister and the Health Minister on Wednesday morning. Speaking to Goa365, Mr. Fonseca alleged that Manohar Parrikar, the leader of the opposition, who is the chairman of the Contract Labour Supply Society, was responsible for enslaving these workers.
This problem has been going on for many years. The Contract Labour Supply Society, founded by Mr. Manohar Parrikar during his reign as the Chief Minister of Goa, has outlived its existence. And during its tenure, it has enslaved the workers. Workers have not been provided with Provident Fund.
The 9-day Navinas for the famed feast of St. Francis Xavier at Old Goa will begin on 24th November, and security arrangements for the same are in place as the Superintendent of Police, North Goa, Bosco George, visited Old Goa on Wednesday morning to review the arrangements.
No, the reason is only this, that I came to review the security arrangement in view of the feast that is coming. We have 3 major events. That is the feast, then after the IFI and the Pali election. So yesterday I was in Bicholi, today I have come to review this to see. So this time also we have put some watchtowers. We have suggested to the Panchayat to put up CCTVs, so that could be a deterrent for any mischief mongers, any anti-social element, anti-national element. So to give a sense of security to all the pilgrims who come over here.
Mr. George said that they were considering installing around 5 closed-circuit TV cameras at Old Goa to enhance security in the area.
Hopefully we want 5 at 5 different locations, but let's see how it works out. The Panchayat has also been kind enough to take up the issue on a very positive note. Even the church authorities and ASI, we have asked them even if they could put in their funds so that we have a foolproof security system.
Father Savio Barreto, rector of the Old Goa Church Complex, said that he was satisfied with the security arrangements being made for the visitors as well as the pilgrims staying at the Basilica through the days of the Novenas till the feast on the 3rd of December.
The SP had come here to discuss about security concerns. Because we were all concerned about the security aspect of this whole event, especially the pilgrims staying in, and we had discussed about that, how to find out whether there's some anti-social element joining them and all that. So he said that it will be sanitized. Sanitized means everybody will be checked before and after, when they come in also. And also every night there will be some checks also for the pilgrims, so that there's no other untoward incident. But I'm happy because they have shown a lot of interest in the security concerns. And also they have been asked us to, and asked the Panchayat especially in a special way, to install CCTVs around, so that we can have better control over the crowds and any other things. So
when our reporter spoke to the Deputy Sarpanch of Old Goa, Prakash Amonkar, he said that he would try to convene an emergency Panchayat meeting on Wednesday morning to discuss the possibility of installing CCTVs at the venue.
Instances of taxpayers' money being squandered abound in every corner of the globe, and the state of Goa is no exception. A glaring example is the 100-meter long bridge linking the village of Valpoi to Satre, as Goa365's reporter Basuri Desai discovered.
The Satre Bridge was constructed by the PWD upon the instructions of the Goa State Infrastructure Development Corporation during the tenure of Manohar Parrikar in November 2005, but has remained little used for the last 3 years